Your virginity isn't a weakness, it's leverage. And if that sentence bothered you, good, because you were conditioned to believe the opposite. You were raised in a culture that treats virginity like an inconvenience, a stain, an embarrassing trait you're supposed to erase as fast as possible. But what if the truth is the opposite? What if the thing you're pressured to throw away is the one thing that actually protects you, elevates you, and reveals who truly deserves access to you? Let's start by addressing the obvious. People mock virgins because virginity exposes their lack of discipline. Think about it. No one makes fun of you for something they genuinely don't care about. They mock what threatens them. They mock what reminds them of their own lack of control. When someone asks, "You're still a virgin?" what they're actually saying is, "I lost mine carelessly, and I need to convince myself that you're the weird one, not me." Today, sex isn't sacred for most people. It's currency, it's validation, it's ego. It's a distraction. And when someone refuses to participate in that marketplace, they stand out. They look different, they look strong, and people hate strength they don't possess. You've probably heard this one before. You need experience before marriage. That is completely wrong. What people call experience is usually just trauma with branding. Sleeping around doesn't teach you love, loyalty, or commitment. It teaches you detachment, comparison, numbness, and insecurity. The person who enters marriage without a bag full of past entanglements isn't inexperienced. They're clean, clear, focused. They're capable of bonding deeply with one person. That's not an experience. That's purity of attachment. Now here's another lie you've been sold. You're free when you can sleep with whoever you want. But what kind of freedom is that, really? Is it freedom to damage your self-worth? Freedom to create emotional scars? Freedom that makes you compare every future partner to the last? That's not freedom. That's addiction dressed up as empowerment. Real freedom is being able to say no. Real freedom is having control over your desires. Real freedom is not needing physical intimacy to feel valuable. Preserving yourself before marriage isn't about being perfect. It's about protecting your soul from unnecessary fractures. When you share your body with someone, you share so much more than skin. You share energy, you share memory, you share emotion. You share bonding chemicals that your brain doesn't know how to treat casually. Every person you sleep with leaves a fingerprint. Some leave stains, some leave scars. But when you save yourself, you don't carry ghosts into the future. You don't bring comparison into your marriage. You don't bring trauma into your home. You bring clarity. You bring devotion. You bring a heart untouched by chaos. Let's be honest. In today's world, virginity is rare. And anything rare is valuable. But more importantly, virginity signals something much deeper than just a physical state. It tells the world you have self-control, discipline, patience, foresight. It shows that you don't let temporary urges control your long-term destiny. People might call it old-fashioned, but discipline never goes out of style. Character never goes out of style. Self-respect never goes out of style. This is why virginity is the ultimate green flag. Not because you're innocent, but because you're intentional. Now, let me step into the spiritual for a moment, because you cannot talk about sex without talking about the soul. Sex is a covenant. It's bonding. It's spiritual glue. And you don't have to be religious to understand this. Almost every culture in history treated sex as something sacred until very recently. And look what happened when we stopped treating it that way. Anxiety skyrocketed. Breakups became normal. People find it hard to bond deeply. They struggle to commit. They can't stay loyal. They can't feel satisfied. When you scatter your intimacy everywhere, your ability to form a strong bond becomes weak. But when you preserve it for one person, your bond is stronger. Your marriage can be deeper. Your connection can become unshakable. You're not preserving yourself because you're scared. You're preserving yourself because you're wise. You're thinking long term. You're protecting your heart. You're choosing quality over chaos. Virginity isn't a cage. It's a filter. It repels the wrong people and attracts the right ones. The person who truly loves you will admire your discipline, not judge it. They'll see your decision as a sign of your strength, not a lack of experience. So remember, your virginity is not a weakness. It's leverage. It's control. It's self-respect. It's discipline. It's clarity. It's power. You're not behind. You're not missing out. You're not strange or old-fashioned. You are someone who refuses to trade a moment of validation for a lifetime of regret. If you're preserving yourself, stay strong. And if you wish you had, don't worry, you can still reclaim your worth. Your value doesn't decrease just because the world stops seeing it. Your value remains because you remain. Subscribe to Unfiltered to grow beyond the uncomfortable truths in a world full of lies. Thanks for watching.